That's some bad news, guys.
Oh
We're not
no.
at episode 100 yet. This is episode 94. Welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast. My
Welcome.
name is Ben, if you haven't figured that out already. And this guy, are you in this side?
I am.
And that's Joseph, if you haven't figured that out already.
Hey everybody.
Um, we are going to be your hosts today. Um, I'm looking through this anime website with some news that's been going on. And there's kind of a lot, actually. There's a
Really?
handful of things to talk about. Just before we started recording, I was looking through it and I saw something about Donadon that we will talk about. But it was very like just out of nowhere, and we didn't expect it.
It was. Very much
So
was.
yeah. But before that, Joseph, how was your week?
My week was awesome, and as you guys can see, I'm in a new location. I'm finally in a new setup. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the next year. This is where you are going to be seeing me. I moved in. I'm finally moved into my new place, and this is it. I'm so happy to be back. It has been a long summer of me just being in so many different locations. Ben, you right there in the front. Yes, do you have a question?
Is your circuit breaker in your room?
Yep. Yes, it is. It's actually funny. It's in the exact same spot where it was in my last place last year as well. So
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. It was kind of annoying because like whenever I would, so for some reason at my old place, this is just a quick little tangent. Our oven and microwave would usually go out, and I would always have to reset it at least like once a month. I would have to do it. So I learned how to use a breaker
Concerning.
box for the first time, so that was cool. So Ben, if you ever need help, yeah, I'm sure you know how to do one. Just you being you
It's,
and your
you
expertise.
just flip it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you gotta flick it and then flick it back. So it's a little back and forth action. But yeah, but yeah. So anyways, regardless, this is the new setup, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we got the manga shelf. It's still there, vinyl record. So it's the same. It's the same feel. No window except this time. So yeah, but it's a good vibe. I'm excited to be here with Ben. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. Thank you all so much for love and support. It's been amazing. But yeah, Ben, how's your week, Ben? I mean, we didn't really share it, but we saw each other, so that was cool getting to see each other in person. It's been a while. I was there in your room. I was in your setup. It was crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. He didn't have permission to be here, so he
Mm-mm.
just kind of came in.
Nope, not at
He,
all.
while I was sleeping too.
Yeah, I shook him. I was like, Ben, psst. And then I was like, we gotta record a video. So so
That's
yeah,
funny.
it was a good time. We guys hang out and stuff. But yes, tomorrow is the first day back to school for myself. Ben's already he's a big boy
I'm
now.
done.
Yes, sir.
No more of that.
Yeah, I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. Very, very jealous.
We're
But
almost there.
but I'm almost there as well. And yeah, so it's gonna be a good year. Hopefully we're back on track. We got a schedule now finally. It's looking like so. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good year for the podcast, and we've been crushing it. We're at 161 subs, Ben. Hopefully maybe we can hit 200 by the end of the year. I don't
I
know.
think we can.
I don't know. Maybe that'd be kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, so we're very excited. But we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Like we said, Dawn to Dawn has been in the news. My Hero is back after its hiatus. Blue Lock just got an announcement. Attack on Titan. A lot of the big shows are finally returning. So Ben, what do you want to talk about first, man? Well, I guess. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to jump the gun. How was your week, Ben? It's been. How you doing?
What happened this week? Yeah, now I just work. The same thing, I just don't have school anymore.
There you go.
It's
So less busy, hopefully.
what the good busy? Like I don't know what to do with my Oh my God. This morning I had it's so crazy how like school is haunting me. Because I had a dream where I failed one of the classes that I needed to graduate,
Oh,
and it like woke me up out of sleep, and my heart rate was like spiking. I think
that's
that's so concerning that school has so much of a chokehold on
your
me.
heart was racing. That
Yes, like I was freaking out.
Oh my God, that's not good, Ben. You're done. You're free.
I
You
know,
should be
it's haunting me.
relaxing. That's terrifying. Well,
I don't think
hopefully
I know how to relax. I just kind of
you got to start a hobby. like a YouTube channel or something like that.
Uh,
But
we'll see.
but but no. But regardless, well, I hope you're enjoying retirement from school. So that's, I mean, you're done, man. It's a part of your, it's
Do I
literally
classify as unk?
I
Am I
think
unk now?
I think we've both been unk status for a while, Ben. To be honest, I feel like we're very hip nowadays. Like I said, we did the while we were doing our test audio. I was doing the whole skibbity toilet thing, and it was bad. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know, man. There's so much to talk about this week, Ben, with anime news. What do you want to talk about first? There's a lot to go on.
Um,
So what are you thinking?
I guess we could probably just start with. Mm, I'm gonna talk about my hero. I think I have a
Okay,
few. Actually, no. I have a few other tiny things.
okay.
Um, so this is kind of exciting. I'm excited for this. The Slam Dunk movie is coming to Netflix
Yes,
next
yep,
week.
yes, it is. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it.
I'm gonna pirate it and
Oh,
download it
wait,
so I
never
can
mind.
watch it.
That's a conversation for later, I guess. But wow,
Wait,
that's
yeah, what? No, I didn't say that. I mean in a video game.
yeah. He's
I'm doing that
he's
in a video game. Yeah.
yeah. So that's not taken out. It's taken out of context, guys. This has been edited. So yeah, but regardless, that's awesome. Yeah, Slam Dunk. It was a great movie. I'm not gonna lie. When we were watching it, my cousin came in the room and kind of interrupted a little bit of it, so I kind of missed like the three-fourths into it a bit. So I definitely want to rewatch it, give it my full attention this time. I'm very excited. It was such a good movie, and I need to keep collecting the manga. I only have the first volume, so I need to lock in with that. So yeah.
Lock. I'm locked.
Yeah, but oh man, that was a really good time. I was fun. It was one of the highlights of summer for
Great
sure.
movie.
So yeah,
Um, so yeah, that's a thing that's
that
happening that
is.
I enjoy.
Hmm. I really wish they would remaster that series. They should do a remake of it. It's very
Yeah,
old.
that'd be cool. Yeah, like
Yes.
why is One Piece getting a remake? Like remake an older show,
I
bro.
know, that'd be sick. There should be a company
Remake
just doing that.
SAO.
Don't remake. You don't have to remake SAO.
Why?
I think it still holds up.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I still never watched the
Um,
movie. I really want to watch the movie from Asano's perspective. I need to watch that.
it's good. I haven't. The second one came out like is a two-part thing.
Oh, okay.
The first part came out a while ago that I saw, but
Hmm.
the second part came out that I never saw.
I remember the highlight. Oh my god, this is just me going back to middle school self. I remember how I literally lost my mind when Asuna and Kirito were in that scene, and then she like, I think they're in the kitchen or something like that, and some stuff happens. And I was like just being in middle
Oh,
school, that show like, wow. I think Asuna was the first like that was the she was, I mean she was the first waifu to me, to a lot of people I feel, but um yeah, sorry, that's just a random that just talking about that. That's anyways. Next question.
um, One Piece. Speaking of One Piece, One Piece is getting an official Roblox game.
Why are we talking about what? No. No, absolutely not. Are you serious?
I am
What does
serious.
official mean? Official Roblox? Like actually the company is like okaying it or something?
Like Roblox, like people who work for Roblox are developing the game,
Wow.
not like a fan-made game.
Hmm. That's
Yeah, yeah. It's
you,
called One Piece Grand Arena.
I'm so surprised actually that One Piece isn't in Fortnite. That's I'm
There has to be some kind of licensing thing.
It has to be, right? Because I feel like there's so many ones. There's so many animes that I feel
Yeah.
like should have be in Fortnite. It definitely probably is. Well, I don't know because isn't Goku all the Dragon Ball skins are in there, and it's Toonami who did
Oh,
them,
it's Toei.
or
I thought it was Toei.
Toei, yeah,
Toei?
Toei,
Toei?
yeah, the cat thing, the cat. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought Toei did One Piece, right?
Yeah,
So
they do. So I don't know.
maybe it's
Maybe
it's other
maybe there's
licensing.
not enough. Maybe
Not
they don't want it in there.
dude.
Maybe there's
Wow.
a guy on our side
Man, they'll let
in
anyone,
Epic
and they'll
Epic
let
Game.
anyone in Fortnite these days. That's funny. But wow, okay,
Uh,
Roblox getting into a One Piece game. That tells you where their fans are. So, uh, Sorry,
Children.
I didn't mean to throw shots at One Piece
Oh, I
unsolicited.
did.
You know, especially because my roommate, he's a huge One Piece fan, and he's like, dude,
Get a new roommate.
we should start watching it. And I'm like, I think I'd rather die or move out. Um,
You'd rather die.
so, but yeah, good for One Piece, I guess. I don't know. Feel kind of odd.
I guess so.
It's just weird, man. One Piece is just it's odd. We're not gonna go into the rant, not this week,
It's a
but
show.
it's a show. It's definitely it's
A
showing.
show that exists.
Yeah. So. Ooh.
All right. Well, next on my list,
Mm-hmm.
um, Doctor Stone season 4 is set to release 2025,
Yes.
probably winter,
Mm-hmm.
beginning of year or
Yeah.
spring. But it's gonna be 3 cores.
Okay. And before we jump into that core thing, is it? I saw the promotional art from it, and does he have a son now?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's
okay.
confusing me.
Okay, but are you caught up with it?
Mm,
At least the anime?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not something that we've seen before. I think
Okay.
it's kind of just um like what's the word? Showing his journey as because
Oh, like his
we
younger
see
self?
like yeah, we see him as a kid for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of it's like it just in the first episode of like how he wants to be a scientist just like his dad, he wants to go
Yeah.
to the moon, that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So I think it's just them just being like, okay,
What?
here's him as a kid wanting to do this, and then here's
What?
him now.
Doctor Stone is a show I've heard a lot about. What is the? Could you explain to me the plot of it? I know he's a scientist and that people turn to rocks or something like that, right? That's kind of all I know.
Yeah, so literally just any normal day, and then for some reason there's this big green light, and then or it's not even that. Yeah, everyone gets whoever touches the light or whatever the light touches that's living gets turned into stone.
Okay.
And so what this guy does, just subconsciously, he just starts counting. So he's conscious the entire time, and so I think it's like 3,000 years pass before his stone wears off, and it wears off for a certain reason. They explain it. It's like
So not for everybody.
when it
Is it
wherever
just for him, or just for like certain people?
well whenever he came to be, this is all explained like within the first episode,
Okay,
so it's
that's
not
fine.
really
Yeah.
like spoiling. Um, so like 3,000 years passed, right? So everyone's being moved around and whatnot, and so wherever he ended up, it was in like this cave where there was this like naturally occurring acid, and so it ate away at the stone like more quickly than everyone else, and so he was the first person to become undone. But he had
Mm,
been keeping count of the seconds that had passed and years, so he knew how long it had been since everything. And so that's kind
wow.
of where the story starts. And so his goal is to free the entire world and find a way to unstone everyone. I don't
Okay.
know the
And so
technical term
is
for it.
the world like all maybe like a little bit more de-evolved?
Yeah,
Or
it's like back to the Stone Age.
gotcha. Unk status.
Yeah,
So he's like Unk status.
yeah. But it's cool because he's just like, he's the smartest person alive,
Yeah, makes
pretty
sense.
much.
Interesting. That does
Yeah,
sound like a good concept. I've always heard good stuff about the show. Um, Maybe worth a
very
watch
good.
once I finish another show that I have to watch, which we won't say because it's for the later video. But yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. I might check out Doctor
Yeah,
Stone eventually. I've always been hearing good stuff about it, so maybe now's a good
yeah.
time to hop on, especially with 4 seasons. Wow. How long is the manga? Do you know? Has it been going on for a while?
I think it's maybe close to 300 chapters. There's a lot of
Let's see.
volumes.
It is 232 chapters,
Yeah.
26 volumes. Wow. Oh wow. It's pretty
Oops.
cool.
Yeah, I
Very
want to collect that one too.
sick. Well, there you go. Doctor Stone. Very, very cool. Very fun. Um, Good stuff. Good stuff. But
Yeah.
yes. All right. That's awesome. So, and do we know when the cores are coming out? You said it's going to be 3 cores. So, do we
I
have
think
a?
it'll just run. Um,
Did you say 2025?
I,
Sorry.
yeah, but I think it's gonna like whatever season it starts in, it'll probably just run throughout the rest of the
Yeah.
year.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
What
That'll
else
be
we
fun.
got?
Well, I mean, we could talk about Blue
I
Lock.
guess. Yeah, Blue Lock got a. Was it the like official date being released or
I
what?
think so, and we got the official amount of episodes. It's gonna be 14, which is
Oh yeah,
interesting. That's an odd number. I mean, it's usually 12 or 13, 14.
yeah.
So the
Perfect.
U20
Perfect.
U20
Yeah,
Blue
no,
Lock arc
that's
is the title.
yeah, because everyone was like, everyone that I've like interacted with online, they didn't think that it's gonna cover the U20 match, but this announcement kind of just confirms that it does.
Hmm.
Literally says U20 versus Blue Lock or whatever. So that's good. I'm excited. And then there was another visual that came out with all like the character designs in
Hmm.
their suits.
Yeah, it looks the
Did you
uniforms
see
look
that?
sick. Oh, actually, I don't think I did. I think I saw the maybe I saw
Okay.
the U20 ones. Do you have a link to it? Let me see if I can
Yeah,
find
the
it.
U20 ones came out a while ago, but the Blue Lock ones came out today. There is, yeah, you can look at it. There's one thing I want to see if you notice, which you probably will.
Uh, Wait, I'm just seeing all the. What should I look up?
Ah,
I'm seeing all like
Twitter.
just the. It's like them in there, like it's like the special art stuff, not the.
Blah. Give me a second. I can find it somewhere. Just go on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything's on Twitter.
yeah. The live action. Um. Oh, is this it? Is it the Paramount Plus thing?
Wow. What? Go
Oh,
to look up Shadow El Kaiser. That's the guy who posts a lot of Blue Lock stuff.
Shadow El Kaiser.
It should be on there.
What's his what's his how do you spell it? Shadow L.
EL.
Oh, and then Kai. Oh, gotcha. Found it.
There.
Yep. Okay, here we go. First
A little
reaction
bit.
to. Oh, here we go. Okay, yes. Okay. Ooh, so Reen's the captain of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Goalie. Interesting. Oh, so this kind of is this not like kind of a spoiler? This is, or is this how many people were left in Blue Lock at the end of the thing?
This is just like we see at the end of Blue Lock, like they'll be in the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these are just like the more important characters,
Oh, gotcha.
like the ones that like they actually talk about and give screen time.
Yes, yeah.
So
Interesting. Okay.
so weird. It for
There,
me, I'm used to it just like being white,
the
because
jersey, the
like just because of the manga. It's
yeah,
weird actually seeing it blue.
it looks good. I like the jerseys.
Yeah.
I like the U20 ones though. I think better. I do like the white. The white is kind of clean,
Yeah.
but regardless, it does look different from the one in the main promotional art.
Hmm.
These look like lighter colored. I wonder if that's going to change.
Yeah, I think so. Um, I think just because they're like just character designs.
Yeah, but that's sick. I like the terminology they use in soccer, man. It's very cool. Like the soccer kits and like set of jerseys and then just
Yeah.
the pitch, all that stuff. It's very posh. So
Gosh.
yeah, but I like it, man. So Reen's the captain, I guess, because he's the best. Um,
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see because I feel like there's so much stuff I see about that one character who has 111 as his number,
Uh-huh.
which is interesting. He seems like a very odd character, so I'm very curious to see the part he plays. I feel like
He's important.
it seems like it. It seems like it. Dude, Nagi's very tall. Oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at all the character heights. Well, that's awesome. I'm very excited. Um, it comes out October, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very soon. It is very soon. Did I spot the thing you wanted me to spot, or
I think so. I don't know actually.
I, I don't know. So, do you want to
Oh,
elaborate? Did you want to elaborate, or?
no, that's fine.
Oh no, don't do that. I mean, now I'm thinking about it now. I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, we'll get to it. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time.
Hmm.
Do we? I'm assuming we don't know who the starters are yet. These are just
Yeah,
the
no.
players. Okay, very cool, very good, awesome. Well, I'm excited. Blue Lock October. It's gonna be a fun time, Ben. Um, yeah, it's a good time. It was a very good sports anime. It was a very, I really like the concept of Blue Lock. We talk about this all the time, but I think it is very unique, and I think that's very impressive that they've been able to do something like that, and that's been holding up so well. So
Oh,
good for them. Good for them. But anyways, I guess sticking on the topic of shows coming back, Ben, we have
uh-huh.
Attack on Titan.
Oh no.
Everything's getting a theatrical release. It seems, Ben. Dawn to Dawn,
Back from
which
the
we'll talk
dead.
about afterwards. But yeah, Attack on Titan, ladies and gentlemen, is getting a movie adaptation. It's gonna just be the final two episodes, so the parts one and part two in theaters.
Hmm.
With apparently, I think they said there's gonna be some enhanced like cuts, or I don't know what exactly it was, but just something like that.
Gonna change the ending again.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, to be honest. Um, I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see it in theaters, but no, I don't think I will. I think they're just fishing for money at this point. It sucks, man. It
Yeah.
really does suck, Ben. I feel like with Attack on Titan, I feel like a lot of when people look back at it are gonna think about how it was handled and the ending of it. And I think that's so unfortunate because it truly was a great show. Um, and I think that just the way it was handled towards the end kind of left a sour face for people.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I just hate to see its legacy be left like that. But regardless, I will still hopefully, and I hope everybody else looks at the fun times of the show because it's just, I don't know. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I totally get you. I mean, I don't know. Whenever the ending came out, I was one of the few who really liked it.
I liked it too. I think it was good. I think that, like you said, I think that people just definitely over exaggerated. Um, I think it was very good. I'm very glad it wasn't like just like I said. Oh, he turns and becomes a good guy. I think that was literally worst case scenario, and it was. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like that, I guess, but it at the end of the day it wasn't. It was more nuanced than that, and I think that's what made it so good. Is that it could be simple, but it has depth and layers, and I think that's what
Yeah.
everybody will say about Attack on Titan for the rest of its time is that it's a very deep methodical show. So I really liked it, and I don't think anyone can take it away from that. Hopefully, if we get to see Bryce Papenbrook, we'll dab him up. Be like good shit, good stuff, man.
What's up, my queen?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
I want to see Yuri. Yuri
Yuri?
Lowenthal.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, that'd be insane. The Spider-Man stuff and Sasuke, and then
He
Bleach. Oh,
is
I guess he's
a.
not in Bleach. That's the Japanese actor. But
I, he's Ishida.
is he actually? Well, yeah, in
Oh.
the
Wait.
Japanese
Oh
actor,
yeah, never mind.
not
Yeah.
the English. Yeah. Um,
He has he plays like an NPC in Helldivers,
is he?
and it's so funny. Whenever that game was popular.
He's in a lot of random stuff. He's an icon. So Yeah, no. Oh my God, seeing him would be awesome. Do they? You know? Yeah, I would have to get him to sign the like a Sasuke Funko Pop and just have it to the Naruto one.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Um, yeah. There's so many good voice actors, man. Um, so shout out to them. But yeah, so yeah, Attack on Titan. It's getting its movie release. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be watching it. I don't know about Ben. Are you gonna be checking it out or? Yeah, yeah.
Maybe if I really want to, but I haven't been like fiending for
Yeah,
Attack on Titan.
yeah. Me
I feel
too.
fulfilled.
Yeah, but well, Ben, I know something that will fulfill you, and that is Dawn to Dawn, dude. Dawn to Dawn is getting a theatrical release. I feel very ashamed that I didn't even know this was a thing until literally 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago almost,
Yeah.
and we bought our tickets instantly. I'm so excited, bro. It is shooting up there as being one of my favorite just mangas at the time right now. It is so fun. It is such a good time. I'm so excited. The characters are so fun and great. Oh man, I can't wait for you, Ben, to meet the other two main characters. They're so fun. Um, it's so exciting, and just the ghosts and the aliens that they encounter are so fun. It's such a cool. It truly does bring back Mob Psycho vibes. I'm really glad it's. I feel like it's filling that place. It's this generation's Mob Psycho. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's such a fun. It's such a good time. I think Studio Science Saru is doing such a good job with it. I'm very excited, and it feels like this is kind of a lift up from all the leaks that we talked about last week that happened. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's getting some positive news and not leaks. But yeah, yeah, Ben.
Yeah. I'm glad you told me to read it.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
it.
I'm sorry I almost ruined it for you apparently.
What?
So
Oh, what? What?
well, because you said that at first you were a little hesitant because I kind of described it poorly.
Oh, yeah. The
So
way you explained it, it just sounded weird. I
yeah, I mean, I
did
wasn't
not want to
oh,
read it.
I wasn't wrong, but yeah, regardless, it's a great time. Yeah, it hits all the right it hits all the right boxes, all the right checks. Um, just man, those people working with Tatsuki Fujimoto, man, know what they're doing. It was actually funny. I was reading a thing, and apparently, like there was a while back where Danadon took a hiatus because the author went to help Fujimoto write the like end of part one of Chainsaw Man, and I was like, oh,
Oh, really?
he's still helping him out. Yeah. So I was like, that's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which speaking of Chainsaw Man, dude, this latest chapter, Ben. Oh man, it is. We are so back. We are so back. It is really good. So yeah.
I saw something. I saw it. I read it on TikTok.
Mhm.
Probably happened.
It's been getting good. It's been getting good. It's finally at its like climax. I think we're getting to that point. So I don't know. There's been a lot of theories about whether or not there's going to be a part three or if it's going to end at part two. I kind of it's weird. It's at a weird
Like the
spot.
whole story?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Oh,
I think there has to be a part three. I feel like there's still so much not answered, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to see it dragged on too long because yeah. But regardless, it's been a great time. The new devils they've introduced have been terrifying, so very exciting stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to see Ben eventually read it, hopefully. But yeah, so that's sick. But regardless, do we have any other stuff to talk about before we talk about My Hero? Because I know that was big.
um, well, I think that's it, mate.
Really? Okay. I mean, I can do a quick little double check scan as well. I guess in other news, Tower of God is still going on. Ben hasn't watched it, so we haven't really been talking about it. But it's been I don't know if there's really much to talk about. So yeah, that's been going on. Oh, I didn't even mention, but I started watching the Deer anime. My dear friend,
Oh, yeah.
Nokotan. Um, it's really funny. It's really good. I like it a lot. I think
I'm glad.
it's been it's been very fun. It is a nice breath of fresh air, especially coming out of the Deadpool movie. I feel like it gives off very similar
Yeah.
vibes, breaking the fourth wall. So
Uh-huh.
that was good. Yeah, it's really silly, and it's so funny because I feel like it references a lot of like the park that we went to in Osaka. So I thought that was cool.
Hmm.
They mentioned that a couple times. So yeah, it's been good. But yeah, wow, and oh my
I'm
god,
glad.
we need to watch the trailer for that Don Don thing. I'm excited to check that
Yeah.
out. But we'll do that after this. So regardless, I think that's a good place to transition to My Hero. So My Hero Academia, ladies and gentlemen. The newest episode just dropped after taking a week off from the Olympics, or due to the Olympics. Shout out USA for winning and sweeping a lot of the award or a lot of the medals. I think we actually tied pretty closely with China, but
Do we ever
regardless,
not win?
you know, it gets a little boring winning, right, Ben? But
Like, that's a serious question. Like,
I'm
hold
sure
on.
I'm sure there's been times. Maybe that one time I think the USA didn't participate one time, maybe. So there you go.
Really?
I think I don't know. Maybe it was a different country. I know some countries have like not participated sometimes to protest and whatnot. Um,
Oh, wait. Whoa. What is this?
what is what?
Oh, never mind. There was like a ranking of all-time like Olympic medals,
Hmm.
and it was going alphabetically, but I thought it was like by rank. I was like, how is Afghanistan winning? But it's not Afghanistan. We have, where is the United States? Oh, holy. We have
What's the damage?
two 2,700
Oh my
total
god,
medals.
that's a lot of medals. That is a lot of medals.
That is a lot of medals.
Just a bit, just a bit.
Holy Jesus. I don't even think who's in second. Wow. It's a long shot.
Is it really? Is that?
Soviet Union, the Soviet Union has 1,000.
Mm.
That is the next closest.
Oh my. That's that's
Wait, that's in summer.
that just goes to show, man. Yeah, I wonder if we're worse at winter sports. I feel like that might be the case, right? Because I feel like the U.S. doesn't
I
really have
think
as much winter
we only have
stuff.
300 winter medals.
Okay.
330, I think. But even then, I think, oh no, Norway has 405. Yeah, we have 330. Dang.
Good stuff. Good
Oh,
us. Go us. Go us, US. Um, so yeah, that's good. That's good to hear.
yeah,
Oh man,
sorry.
I was just about to say something, but I forgot. No. Oh, that's right. So we have a rip in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Ben got spoiled for my dress up darling. Um,
I'm fine with it, to be honest.
I am not.
I think I needed that.
I don't think I did. I feel like there's been a hole right now in my heart for rom-coms, and I feel like it just kind of slashed it
And
open
it's filled,
wider.
it will be filled indefinitely, Joseph.
I don't know, man. It's just been rough recently. But regardless, we move. We have to. I don't even know if we saw the same panel, so it'd be very awkward if we just kind
We
of
definitely
both.
did.
I think so. I don't even want to describe it. um,
What do you
but
mean?
well, just because like I don't want to. Maybe if we didn't get the same one, if it gives away like a hint or something like that. So I feel like the less we know, the better.
Yeah.
But regardless, that happens. That was depressing. But anyways, we move. We're not going to get too much into the rom com news because I don't think my little heart could take it, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
regardless, yeah, like Ben said, My Hero came out this week, and as you all know, My Hero ended a while back, probably a month ago, almost at this point. It's officially over, so the anime is still continuing. It's getting towards its climax as well, and we get a very highly anticipated episode with Todoroki, or not Todoroki. Oh man, Deku versus I almost said Shikamaru. I'm blanking on the anime names today. Uh, t-
You got it.
no, Shigaraki.
You.
Well, Shigaraki slash All for One. So, Yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big fight, and it happened. So yeah, it was a good fight. I don't know. It was okay. I wasn't blown away, Ben. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I don't know, man.
Really?
I think it's the animation, dude. I really think it's the animation. I'm not.
You didn't like the animation in that episode?
I just don't. I can't get into it, man. I just can't get hyped.
Like, what was wrong with it? What?
I don't. I don't know. Maybe I need to pull it up. I don't know, man. It's just it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't like I wasn't sitting there like you know.
Why? What?
I don't know, dude. It just felt like I'm not. Maybe I don't know. I just can't get behind Deku as a main character. I think maybe that. I don't know. I don't know.
No, you're really a My Hero hater.
I'm not a My Hero hater. I'm not. I hate when people say that because
I get Weezums on this.
no, dude. Please
Yeah, I
don't.
think I actually need Weezums here now because I don't know what to say.
Well, okay, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad show at all. I just it doesn't do it for me. It's not like I go into it. I've been watching it weekly, and then I've just kind of ended every episode like oh that's sick, and then just kind of move on. It hasn't really it's not gonna be a show where I'm gonna be like a couple years from now and be like I miss my hero or like oh I remember when this happened and like
But
yes
it's like
I don't know I
this
just
episode showed the combined power of 9 generations of
yeah
One for All users
mm,
and like the strongest One for All user,
yeah
like using that power to its fullest extent.
yeah. Yeah, it was cool. I saw like when she used like when he used his like all the different abilities at different points to, you know, distract him and then get the upper hand on him, and then using the One Piece gears was pretty cool. So, um, no, I'm sorry, dude. Don't hate. Please don't hate me, Ben. I I don't know. I just don't know what to say. It was good. It was good. I don't know, man. I just yeah. I just can't.
Well,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I think I just have a preconceived notion about the show that I just can't get out of my head, and it just kind of has tainted the show for me. I feel so. I think that might be my issue, but that's not to take away from it. I'm not saying at all that this is a bad show. There's definitely worse shows out there. Um,
Mhm.
it's a very average show to me. But like I said, the fight scenes don't just get me. They just don't get me that excited. Like I mean, I said the same thing whenever it happened with Todoroki versus his older brother. I just I was just kind
Yeah,
of
it's
like,
completely different. That's just like a little side story, you know.
well, yeah, but I think at the end of the day, like it was still a big fight. I think, right? So I will say
Important,
the
but I'm
intro though is really good. I really like the intro. So for what that's worth. Um, but yeah, I just feel like I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel like I didn't watch the show consistently. Um, and then like I just feel like everything kind of just happened at once, and I'm like maybe it's too easy for him. Um, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is, Ben. I wish I could sit here and be here on the same page as you about it, but I just can't be. And I think that's okay. I think that's what makes this such an interesting dynamic that we have is that we have different tastes.
see
But go ahead. Tell me about.
my thought. I really liked the episode, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm the complete opposite. I was like on the edge of my seat. I'm like, holy fuck, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like about that is that it's so inconsistent. Like we're in the final arc of the show, and I feel like I should be on the edge of my seat every episode, not just whenever
Mm-hmm.
there's a big fight. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well,
I don't know.
is this the final season though? I mean, have we confirmed that or is?
I don't think so, but it's the final arc.
Yeah, I don't know, and I see what you mean though. Like last episode, kind of just the side fights. Yeah, I agree. It hasn't really been. Maybe it's dragging on a little too long is the issue. I don't know, but yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't been at the edge of my seat. Whenever Deku showed up, I was like, oh, stuff's about to go down. And when he first did his like first punch on him, I was like, that was hype. I wish we would have seen him maybe a little more angry. Um, but yeah, I guess that's the point. He harnesses that and he learns to control it. Um, but yeah, he just seems a little. He just seemed a little too OP. It seemed very one sided. But I guess because he does have all the past users of All for One with him, or One for All, by his
Yeah.
side. So yeah, and I don't know. I feel like one of the big things for me too is this whole villain, this monster that he's fighting. It's not exactly it's not exactly One for All or like All for One or oh my gosh, Shigaraki, right? It's this weird combination of them two, and it's just I don't really feel any like this is what we've been leading up to all, and like I feel like that's kind of how all the main big fights have been. It's kind of been not anticlimactic, but just kind of been like, really, this is how we're doing it. Like especially with All for One Two versus Endeavor and Hawks, I feel like that just wasn't like.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, like you said, there's still more to the show to go, so I don't know if there's going to be a bigger fight, and I really hope there is. But it's just like I feel like it's been very much like, oh, let's have like that like hawk dude, that the black shadow, whatever his quirk was, and that headphone jack girl like help out, and then it's just kind of like then it gets in the way, and then the fight kind of like staggers for a little bit, and then it kind of ends in a stalemate almost. Um,
Yeah.
and so I don't know. And then like again with this whole character that Deku's fighting, it's like I wish it was either Shigaraki or All for One. Just not this conglomerate like just this abomination sort of thing, right? It's just like if it was
Yeah.
Shigaraki, I feel like they did such a good job with him. He was such a cool, awesome character with so much emotion and moral dilemmas that he was facing. But with this whole thing, it's kind of just like it's clearly a bad guy, clearly a villain that is bad and is trying to
Mhm.
destroy the world. But with Shigaraki, it was kind of like maybe let's hear him out. But uh, so I don't know. Maybe that's it for me. But it just seems like it is very much a black and white, good versus bad superhero fighting show. Which again, there's nothing wrong with. Like I said, that's totally fine, and no hate to anybody who likes it. I'm not saying this is a bad show, but does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I hear you, Joseph. You are heard.
Okay. Do you have any rebuttals or like? Are you, are
All
you,
right, what is like like hold on. It's like not even on topic at all. What is the design on your cup?
it's like kind of grainy. I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
I didn't know
that?
if it was like dirty or something. Why are the stickers still on?
I don't know. It's hard to take off, and it's if I come out, it's not gonna. What did
You have
you?
to do it under hot water.
Did you think all this was dirt?
I didn't know what it was. I've never seen a cup like that.
It's literally like, look at the design. It's like it has dots. It looks like it's a tile. I don't know. That is what I just gave a whole freaking speech about My Hero, and that's what you.
I was listening, Joseph. You were heard. I heard you. I gave my thoughts on it.
I know, but I just wanted you to. I don't know. Are my
Oh my god.
what the what just happened? What,
Did you see that?
did you almost fall? Is that
Yes. Dude, these are supposed to be like anti-suicide chairs.
it's falling backwards? Does that mean suicide?
I don't know how this work. Like all they like
Okay.
on the dorms, they have chairs and they rock back a little bit. And I guess they think that you can't stand on them anymore because of that. But like,
Okay.
I think I could totally do it still.
All right. Well, yeah. Anyways, back to my main point. I feel like there's just back to my main point. I just feel like there needed to be a lot more character development, um, and I don't think there
I
was.
I think the problem is the story's fine, the characters are fine. It's just we've been watching it like on and off for years, and
I
so
I agree.
what's actually going on is just convoluted,
I agree.
and we don't know
I definitely think
anymore.
that's part of it. I remember. I'm not gonna lie. I for all of season five, a buddy came over and was like, "Yo, have you been watching My Hero? Season six is really good." And I was like, "Bro, I haven't been watching since like the end of season four," is what I told him. And then he gave me
Mhm.
he gave me a couple drinks and was like, "We're gonna binge the whole season tonight." And we binged all of season five in one night. So maybe that's part of it, but
Did you
I
like
think
season 5?
he skimmed through it. He was like, "Oh, you don't need to watch that part."
Season 5
Was that was the
underrated.
that was
Festival
the
arc
that
goated.
I was gonna say that was the My Villain Academia arc, right? I think, or towards the end of it, that was the second half of it.
All I remember is the festival performance.
That was
My
season
favorite thing.
that was season four, or maybe.
Nope, that was 5.
Oh, are you being you're joking? That's a
I'm
joke.
being no, yeah. Season 4 was Overhaul, and then season 5 was Festival. Season 6
Season four was
was
overhaul. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, what was season three?
Season 3, I don't know. That was peak My Hero. So
Season three, yeah.
and before.
You're actually not joking about season. No, season four was the festival arc.
No, it's not,
Ben, I'm looking at it right now.
dude. No, it's not.
Season 4, episode 86, Let It Flow School
What am I looking at?
Festival.
No,
Ben,
that's not
school
right.
festival start. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a fake My
School
Hero
festival
fan.
starts. It starts.
The school festival lasted a season and a half, or like
Yes,
did it actually?
dude. I am telling you.
She's singing right here, episode 486.
Then what the fuck is season 5? Austin.
That's what I.
What? No,
Yes, they're performing the school festival in season 4.
dude. What the fuck is this show?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
This is not right.
I did. Yeah, I didn't
I
even.
don't think.
I
I
didn't.
think
I don't even.
someone changed the season.
Ben, I think you're insane. I was like, there's no way it was season five.
Fuck.
We
Was
need to
season
take
4
a.
so? Why is season 4 27 episodes?
They're all 27
Wait,
episodes.
I. That's actually fucked. There's no way this ended in. When did this end?
She's.
April 4th, 2020. October to April, this show aired.
I.
Blows my mind. Does not deserve that much airtime.
It. Thank you. So it seems like you're agreeing with me more and more about the show, but
No, I like this show. I just said just need to watch it all at once, or at least in order.
anyways, that's my gripes with My Hero Academia. It's a fine show. It's even I'd even say a good show. Would I say a great show? I don't think so. Um, but I wouldn't say a bad show, Ben. I think that means a lot. That's important. Um, but yeah, I mean that's really all there is to it. Um, My Hero Academia. It seems like we still have like half a season left, so like 13 episodes left probably. Um, so I'm very curious to see how what else happens. It seems like it really is reaching the climax of the show. So I don't know, but I think it definitely needs to turn around for me. Because I still have a lot of unsatisfaction left with the show. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on it, Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you like to? But that's not to take away from that. It was a good episode. It was very cool. Got to see a good fight. But would it be nominated for Fight of the Year? I don't think so. I
No,
don't think
because
so.
that's not a category anymore, Joseph.
Okay, you're right. You're right. But yeah, I think that's all the news we have regarding anime recently. Please JJK come back. I need something to get hyped about. I need Steelboy Run to get confirmed. I need I just
Never gonna happen.
I just need something. But yeah. You got anything else to say, Ben? Anything silly happening
Nope.
recently? Okay. Good stuff. Well, I will say that I saw Alien Romulus. It was a great show, or a great movie. Ben, you should definitely go check it out. I think you'd like it a lot, especially since I know you're into
It
sci-fi.
sounds like a scary movie, and I hate scary
It
movies.
is a horror movie. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, will not be watching them.
Why aren't you into horror movies, man? What's up with that?
What is the point of going to a movie knowing you're gonna get scared? Like you
Because
do that for free. You
so
pay to do that.
so my sister brought up a good point. I was talking to her and she was like, Dune 2 was out, and she was like, there was a part of her. She was like, there's a part of me that wants to go see this, B rated horror movie over Dune Part 2. And I was like, I kind of get that. I don't. I mean, to the extent where I was like, it's like a thought, but then you're like, nah. But I understand the thought. I think that whenever you go into a horror movie, Ben, you're becoming vulnerable in a different way than you are when you go in to see a like Oppenheimer, for instance, or something like that. It's you're opening yourself up and you're becoming vulnerable. You're letting some a fear take over. When yeah, I think what I like to think about horror movies is that, Ben, I think horror movies are the hardest movies to do. I think making a good horror movie is the hardest thing to do. I'd say that's harder than making Dune Part Two. Um, I think it's harder. It's more difficult to be able to make something scary and for people to enjoy like that and actually feel those certain types of emotions. Why are you laughing? I hate you. I hate you.
Did you just like inadvertently say that horror movies are harder to make than Oppenheimer?
Yes. I think. Oh, I think for a different reason. I think so. I mean, I think Oppenheimer does something. It's not asking the audience to, change their emotions. I don't think it's asking you to go into a theater and become vulnerable and become afraid. And I think that's something that's very impressive. That's why, Jordan Peele once said, Ben, that the only difference between horror movies and comedies is the music. And I think there's a lot of truth in that.
Is that like a saying?
No, he said it.
Or
He said it. But I guess it
I mean,
was.
yeah, that's a different.
But you know what I mean? That's why I think
No.
horror movies are so, like, it's hard to make a good horror movie because you have to connect with the audience and make them afraid, make them genuinely terrified, and force them to believe something that's obviously not real in a different way than, say, like I said, Oppenheimer or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not saying they're bad movies. I'm just
mhm.
saying I wouldn't I don't see the benefit in me doing that for I am paying someone for me to be afraid of something that's not real.
It's an experience. You have to.
And it's an experience I don't want to experience.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
When I go to the movies, I like to sit down and enjoy a story.
Hmm. You can't enjoy a horror story.
No, because I have my eyes shut half the time. Definitely get fucking jump scared.
But it's all animatronics, Ben. It's all beeps and boops. It's all Hollywood
Yeah, I know
magic.
it's not real, but you just said they make it look real and try to like.
And isn't that so cool? Isn't that fascinating?
I'm not saying it's not.
I
It's
know.
just
I'm
I don't
I'm
see the benefit in doing that.
I know. Um well, fair enough. Fair enough. But like I said, I think horror movies are impressive. Um and I think that's what always has drawn me to horror movies is that I think that it's a different type of talent that you can't find in any other type of genre. So, yeah. Um I think that, I don't know. That's just a little inner thought. But yeah, you're looking
I
at
don't
me
like
like
scary
you're looking
movies.
at me like I'm insane.
No, I just don't. I just can't imagine. Like, oh boy, I can't wait to see this movie where I'm gonna get fucking terrified and jump scared.
Because it's just because it's so creative, Ben. The way they terrify you, I think that's very
But it's
cool.
like I forgot. It was Hereditary. That's what did it for me.
Did you watch Hereditary? You saw it?
Yeah,
Wow, that's yeah, that is really scary.
I
That's a
was.
scary movie. See, and that's what
Yeah,
makes Hereditary so good, is because it is not like any other horror movie. There's like I don't think there's any jump scares in that movie. If maybe um, that one big one, but I think that just being able to scare somebody and terrify somebody without doing any of those like cheap tricks is
mean.
it's impressive, dude. It is a talent. It is Ari Aster who
It's
killed it.
mean.
But I think
It
that's
is mean.
it is mean.
It's mean.
Well, are you into like? Well, is that? Do you have a problem with like body horror? Because I don't think Alien's like Alien. I wouldn't say is scary. It's very gory, so I think you should go watch Alien. I wasn't sitting in Alien. I wouldn't consider it a scary movie at all. But
I
I
can watch
would
like
call it horror.
thrillers.
Okay,
Like
this you might be good with
I don't
this.
want to like
It's like an action thriller.
as long as it's not dead silent and then something jumps out at me, then I can watch it.
Hmm.
As long as it's not that kind of like scary movie, or I guess yeah. No, I don't like horror or scary movies,
Hmm.
but I do like thrillers where it's just like the vibe is creepy and you kind of know what's happening, you know?
Hmm.
Not that it's going to haunt you.
Yeah. Well, I well we learned something. We learned a valuable lesson today, Ben. About I think we learned something very special about each other's
What's that?
tastes. I don't ask me to that you called my bluff.
Okay.
But regardless, I think that's a good place to end the podcast. We actually went pretty good. We were pretty decent on time. So I like your shirt, Ben.
Thanks. I bought it when I went to Japan. Yeah. Yeah, did you know I went to Japan?
I didn't know. That's very
Yeah.
impressive. What was your favorite part?
This skewer of meat that I paid $20 for.
Cannot believe that's your answer. But fair enough.
Worth.
Wow.
Worth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, this has been the Otaku Brothers podcast, episode 94. Episode 94, guys. We're 6 weeks away from episode 100. It's going to be a good episode. Maybe we'll have a special guest confronting our biggest hater on the podcast. That'd be kind of crazy. So, yeah, if we're still talking to him in 6 weeks, who knows? Because Bro was telling me that he dropped Steel Bar Run. Yeah, he's insane. But, anyways, regardless, thank you all so much for watching. You guys have been awesome. We love you guys. We heart y'all so much. And we will see you all later. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Arrivederci. That was bad. No, that's not making it.